Good afternoon, Nicholas Sy here, and welcome to the Nicholas Sy Show. You know, if you guys watched the World Series, it was one of the amazing games ever, man. I want to congratulate to the team from Chicago, better known as the Chicago Cubs, for winning the World Series for the first time in 108 years, people. I am happy for the Cubs, people, because let me tell you something. It started when they were in the tie, when the Indians tied this game up in the 8th inning to make sure they go to the 9th. And all of a sudden, they all comes down to move on to the 10th inning, right? But after the rain delay came by, the Chicago Cubs decided to make a huge comeback. And some hitter, I forgot his name, because he was the MVP last night. Let me know down in the comments. He hit that ball really good to make sure the Cubs take the lead by 7-6 lead over the Cleveland Indians in Cleveland, Ohio. But all of a sudden, the Indians decided to come back to score 7. And of course, the Chicago Cubs, they found a way to score 8 points. And at the end of that one, they found a way to get that ball, and BAM! The Chicago Cubs finally won the World Series. Finally. And I mean finally. They haven't won a championship since 1908. For 108 years, people. That was a very, very, very long time. I am so happy for the Cubs, people, because the Chicago Cubs are a really good fan favorite to win, man. Because they were down for a 3-1 lead when the Indians were in the lead so far over the Cubs. And they decided to come back to win as many of these different games as they possibly can. They won in Game 6. Now they won in Game 7 to win the whole World Series title for the first time since 1908. In 108 years, people. That was one of the biggest moments in their career. I'm really happy for this team. I mean, that made a miracle happen. It was a miracle. And they were incredible to win this whole game. Because they haven't won a title since then. I mean, that was a very long time for the Cubs. And this team, man, I'm really happy for them. Because they have worked so hard to win a title. Because it's been in history, dude. In franchise history after 108 years. I watched the whole World Series game, but I didn't watch the whole part of it because I went to bed last night. Because it was getting late. So, I found out on the news this morning, and I found out how they won the World Series against Cleveland. And they decided to come back after the Indians decided to tie the game. You know who was there during the World Series? LeBron James. You know, the one who won the NBA Finals last season against the Golden State Warriors when they were down 3-1 lead when the Warriors were leading and found a way to win that game in Oakland. You know, the Chicago Cubs, man, they were the best, man. They were the favorite to win. And I'm really happy for the Cubs because they know how great they are. I've seen the people around Chicago celebrating the victory by winning the championship title of the World Series for defeating the Cleveland Indians this season. And huge shout out to the team, to that player who was an MVP. Again, leave me down in the comments to find out who he was. I forgot his name. But this guy, he was an MVP last night. This team deserves to win this, and I'm really happy for the Cubs. It is in a history in the making, people. And the Chicago Cubs, they've been working so hard after winning and winning playoff games in the Major League Baseball games. I mean, Cubs, man, they were a great baseball team. But I ain't gonna lie. If you see Back to the Future Part 2, everything was, I ain't gonna lie, dog. When I saw if you guys seen Back to the Future Part 2, I ain't gonna lie. Here's what happens from the movie from right now, from last year. If you seen where Michael J. Fox was, it started when the Cubs won the World Series against the Marlins. But here's the difference from last year. Last year, it was the New York Mets took on the Kansas City Royals. Not the Cubs, but the New York Mets. They went to the World Series to take on the Kansas City Royals. And you know who won the World Series last year? Back in 2015? It was the Kansas City Royals. They won against the New York Mets last season. And now this year, instead of last year, this year it was the Cubs for real. They won the World Series this year against the Indians from Cleveland. I mean, it's true. It's 100% true. It's not like in the movie. It's not that... Everything was... I ain't gonna lie, dog. Instead of the Cubs winning the World Series last year, it was the Royals who won the World Series last year against the Mets. But for right now, for this year, the Cubs won the World Series in 2016 against the Indians. If you've seen Back to the Future Part 2, I've seen it before. Because that's when he traveled in 2015. I mean, I've seen it, but I'm telling you this, though. I'm happy for the Cubs, man. I mean, the Chicago Cubs, every people of Chicago are happy that they won this season against the Indians because I wanted the Cubs to win fair and square. And this team, man, they deserve to win this. I mean, the Chicago Cubs are a great baseball team. And I will look forward to see what they can do by defending their World Series title next season, coming April, to see what they're going to start during the opening series next year in April of 2017. I mean, so huge shout out to the Chicago Cubs for winning the World Series for the first time in 108 years, people. It's been a huge moment, man. I mean, the Cubs, dude, congrats. I mean, it's been a history in the making to make this a great miracle happen. For all the people of Chicago, they're celebrating. I hope they had a parade there, because Chicago, Illinois is a beautiful place, man. Great place. So congrats. I mean, it's been a huge moment for them. So I would look forward to see what the Cubs can do next season in 2017. Excuse me. Anyways, I hope you guys have a happy Thursday, because it's been the biggest moment to let the Cubs to win it. Because I really would look forward to see, again, I would look forward to see what happens next after winning the World Series. Again, I hope you guys have a happy Thursday. So, bye guys. And again, congratulations to the Chicago Cubs for winning the World Series this year.